Happy learning. Cylinder cushioning. Hydraulic cylinder is one of the important components in fluid power system where hydraulic energy is converted into the mechanical energy. Now let us discuss cylinder cushioning. The purpose of cylinder cushioning is to avoid collision of piston with the cylinder head. Let us discuss about how the cylinder cushioning is working. Cylinder cushioning. The purpose of cylinder cushioning is to avoid collision of piston with the cylinder head. Now look at the drawing. When the piston is moving from right side to left side, there is a possibility of collision of the piston with the cylinder head. So to avoid this collision, we use cylinder cushioning. How the cylinder cushioning is working? Now look at the drawing. The main port, the center port is the main port where the oil, pressurized oil will be getting into the cylinder, and so that the piston will move from left side to right side. Similarly, when the piston is moving from right side to left side, the oil will be get out through this port. This is the main port. The center port is the main port, and the top of the cylinder head there is a ball valve, where this ball valve will allow the fluid in only one direction. It is also called check valve. Now when the piston is moving from left side to right side, it will allow the oil through this ball valve. And similarly, in the bottom side there is a flow restriction. There is a restricted valve, the flow control valve. Now through this flow control valve, the oil will be get out from the piston to the outside. Now let us see how this is working. When the piston is also attached with the plunger. When the piston is moving from right side to left side, what will happen? Along with that, the plunger will come into contact with the inlet port, and so that the port will be locked. That is, the passage of the oil is getting locked. There will be some portion of the oil left in between the cylinder head and the piston. Now there is no scope for oil to get out. So through the flow restrictor, through this flow control valve, the flow restriction which is in the bottom of the cylinder head, the oil will be get out, and and so that the entire oil will be passing through this flow restriction, and so that it will take some time to get out from the oil. This is called deceleration. That is, the piston will be moving slowly. Because this oil will be passing through the flow restricted valve slowly, and so that piston also moving slowly from the right side to left side, and so that the cylinder cushioning will be avoided. Now this is locked. The plunger is getting locked. How to release the plunger, and so that the piston can be moved from left side to right side. So when the pressurized oil is passing through the inlet port, first it will push the ball valve. This is the check valve. It is also called non-return valve. So it is only one direction valve. So the ball will be pushed up, and so that oil will be getting into the cylinder, and so that the pressurized oil will push the piston, and so that piston will be started to move from left to right, and thereby the lock will be released. And so that through the inlet port, the high flow oil will be getting into the cylinder, and so that piston will be started to move at the faster rate from the left side to right side. This is how the cylinder cushioning is working. So whenever the cylinder is moving from left side to right side, the through the ball valve, the oil will be passing through to unlock the plunger. And whenever the piston is moving from right side to left side, so at that time, through the flow control valve, in the bottom side there is a flow control valve. Through the flow control valve, flow restrictor, the oil will be escaped. The remaining part of the oil will be escaped through the port, and so that the speed of the piston will be reduced considerably. This is called deceleration, and so that the collision of the piston and the cylinder head is avoided. This is the working principle of cylinder cushioning.